Hey, my name is Xintao. This is a video presentation of my final project of CS6460 Educational Technology. My topic of this project is to develop a web application called Project as an online project-based learning tool for tertiary or higher education. Project-based learning is a method of learning in which learners obtain knowledge and skills by working on a project for an extended period of time. Because of the authentic, engaging, and meaningful nature of the project, learning science researchers have found it an effective and enjoyable way to learn and develop deeper learning competencies. Higher or tertiary education has lagged behind K-12 education in adopting PBL because of the three major challenges listed below. The first difficulty is it is often challenging to recruit a community partner in a client-based project to stay connected with the project. Community partners are companies, organizations, or individuals that can provide projects based on real-world problems. The second challenge is college students are often unable to stay engaged and collaborate effectively. Students are often less engaged in the project when they find it is less interesting and valuable to them. And when the students' perception of their incompetence say they feel that they cannot complete the project and they are less engaged, or they feel the grades are not so important for them, they are less engaged. The third challenge is college-level teachers find themselves inexperienced on how to assess students' work and confused with their role in the PBL setting. The difficulties of assessing student work coming primarily from either the challenge assessing the products of the project through which students demonstrate their understanding, or the teacher's post-project realization that using intermittent benchmark would assist the students' progress. There are existing solutions for online-based project learning tools, at least a few of them. One type of them are toward project-based learning purpose, such as Project Foundry, Nowhere, Educurious. However, their learning activities are primarily for K-12 students. The projects are not that in-depth enough for college students. Moreover, it doesn't provide a solution for effective project assessment and collaboration on larger online settings. The second type, like Trello and Jira, though powerful, is a pure project management application. They don't provide much tool for learning because it is not their goal. Before I go to design and development part, I would like to talk about the design principles of a project-based learning system. They must meet 5 criteria to be a real PBL tool. Project is the center with the driving question. The learning and the project is student-driven, and the problems solved are real-life problems, not school-like. Product barrier, PBL has 4 design principles. Define appropriate learning goals, provide scaffolds to support learning when exploring the problem as much as possible. Most importantly, the PBL tool should have frequent assessment, and its learning is through social mechanisms. Before I show a demo of the web app, Project, I would like to talk about the 4 user roles of the web application. The first is student. Students can be either online or on campus, and they can create projects, submit or update deliverables, make peer feedbacks, and submit learning summaries. Instructors are teachers, professors, TAs, etc., and they can create a project, approve or reject projects, assign learning goals, give feedbacks, or assign scores. Community partners are companies, organizations, or individuals. They can also create projects, provide feedbacks, and provide external resources. Experts are experts in the field. They can also create projects, provide feedbacks, assign learning goals, and provide additional resources. Like I'm showing on the left side, Project means user registration and login functionalities are like any other membership website. User can either create an account here, or they can sign in using their login information. So I'm going to show you more on the left side of how the user portal looks like. So after you sign in with the create demo user, you can see user can either view or edit the profile, or they can go to their account page. Go to their account and view profile, and they can edit their profile. So when they edit their profile, they can put more information about their bibliographies and expertise stuff. Now let's take a look at how a project life cycle looks like in ProjectMe. So for a project, there are several parts. First is a project initiation, and then users can sign up for the project and make teams, and then once the project is established and when they have done all the exploring state of the problem, they can submit they can add more information to the project, and the instructor can approve the project, and then user can submit intermediate milestones, and finally the final deliverables. The frequent feedbacks and comments are all through the project life. The feedbacks and comments and the collaborations, they can go through all the steps of the project. Also, the learning activities are all around the project. It is happened all the way through the project. Now let's go back to the left side for create a project interface. Once a user is logged in, he or she is directed to the create a project interface. In this page, there are two sections. One is the project basic information, name, location, and the field of discipline and description. And the other is the project requirements, group size, deadline, knowledge required, etc. After a project is created, user can review it from My Project page, where they can edit this project, duplicate it, or delete it. This dashboard lists all the project that has been created by this user, along with the project's deadline, created date. If the creator click Mark Close, the listing for this project will be closed, and the close mark will be shown. The Search Project portal allows users to search by any keyword, such as location, keyword, title, group size, location, field, etc. So now if I click any of the project here, it will go to the individual project portal. This is the core of ProjectMe, where user can access different portion of the project, such as deliverables, assessment, and learning goals. Once user click Add Breakdowns, it will lead them to a form where they can add project deliverables, breakdowns, due date, and make file submissions. In the project portal, they will see a page for the particular deliverable where they can review the content and leave comments. These functions, such as if I click here, it will show something like this. Users can click the Sign Up button in the project view to sign up the project. Once the project is signed up, sign up projects will be listed on the right side as a widget. Students can submit their deliverables by clicking individual breakdowns and in the breakdown edit section. Project approval, deliverable assessment, quiz grading, and the final score release are all in the assessment functionalities. In this way, other users are able to track the process of the project easily by clicking the project status. Learning is a goal of PBL. Each project needs a learning goal, which is set up by either instructor or expert through the individual project view here. and then it goes to form of a define of the learning goals. The learning part of the project also features resources and the quizzes in the learning portion. In conclusion, the design and development aligns very well with the design principles of a project-based learning. More importantly, it provides a solution to the previous challenges. More specifically, recruiting community partners and experts are bidirectional and can be done anywhere in the world. Online collaboration means significantly improved the amount of resource and people or materials. The learning goal deliverables and breakdowns, quizzes, and expert makes the assessments easier. It allows students to explore the problem widely enough before going deep into the project and before the project is approved. It has frequent assessment, collaborations, and peer feedbacks at any time, any place of the tool, makes the project-based learning efficient. The learning goals, exploration of the problem before project approval, learning summary, and quizzes makes it a learning tool rather than a management app. The rewarding mechanism and the ranking board, it is very important to improve the engagement, which is the future work of this prototype. Future work also includes enforcement of the students' roles and responsibilities in the project. Thank you very much for